Hi guys, it's me back again for another video. Thanks again for keep on looking into this YouTube blog of mine. I really appreciate it. The last couple of shifts I've had, a lot of them had an underlying sort of feel to them about low mood and depression in general. And the quite profound one I had quite recently was of a 90-year-old lady, and we thought, she'd when we had the call, we didn't realise it was a suicide attempt. But we got in, and she was quite groggy on the settee, on the chair, and she had actually written a letter to say why she had taken all these tablets, which is really, really sad. We got her to the hospital, and they've dealt with her, and hopefully she's still breathing. But it kind of made me think, why would somebody at that age or any age want to take their life? And it starts with low mood and depression, and then carries on from that, generally speaking. And the thing I have witnessed is that a lot of low mood and depression comes from either environmental reasons, like loss of job, loss of people around them, and generally having a really bad time, low money, and situational problems, like breakups and or had a bad news about their health and things like that. Because a human being isn't born depressed. They're not born wanting to kill themselves. They're not born in the low mood. From my perspective, it looks like it's environmental and situational, which causes these low moods that don't go into depression, that go on to make the people want to kill themselves. This is my experience. Whether it's true or not, I can't say, but this is from what I'm experiencing as a third person. And it comes sort of my attention that if a person could go back to their point of when they started feeling bad, why they started feeling bad. For example, they might have lost their parents 20 years ago and never got over it. Never dealt with that situation, and constantly having to take tablets, have a low mood. Then they start having asthma and skin problems, and because of stress, it's all come up inside them because of this low mood. And if they went back and tried to not get over it, but to come to terms with that loss and then move on with the good memories rather than the bad memories, then they wouldn't be in a bad situation now. Yeah, people have had terrible experiences in the past when they were children, for example. I myself had some various similar situations, and if you don't realise you haven't dealt with it, if you realise you haven't actually addressed that issue, it haunts you for a very long time through your life, and it keeps niggling at you through all your life, and then you don't realise why you're feeling this way and why certain situations and environmental changes affect you so much where they don't affect other people. And it boils down to there's something's happened in the past that hasn't been talked over, hasn't been dealt with, hasn't been worked through and helped to progress and move on. But this is quite profound, and it really hit me. Yes, a couple of days ago with this lady. I thought all these years she's been, living, and 90 years and things like that, and then all of a sudden she just wants to end it. And she was physically fit. There was nothing really much going wrong with her, and she just wanted to kill herself because of something's happened around her, a situation that has happened over the last couple of years that she just couldn't take it anymore. But that was my feedback for this this part of the blog. So if you've come across anyone who's low mood, or you yourself have low mood, depression, things like that, it's very, very hard to get out of that black hole. It's very hard to see over the lip of this black hole. But with help, with communication, with family, friends, not to say them to say, oh yeah, you get over it. That's the worst thing you can say, because you don't. You can't just get over something like that. You need to address why that person feels that way, and you really get down to the root of the problem. And once you get to that root of the problem and say, this is the reason, this is the seed of what's causing that problem, whether it be abuse at childhood, whether it be lost all the money and became bankrupt and you can't feed your family, or a death of a loved one, or you've got some terrible terminal illness, something like that. If we could get to the root, I'm not saying that it's going to fix the problem 100%, but it probably would make the journey forward in life a little bit easier to manage. And once they realise what the main problem is, then get help to move on from that, and to learn experience and move on from that. I'm not sure if that makes any sense, but that's me. Okay, so so that's my main one for today. So guys, stay safe out there. Keep on plodding on, James. A big shout to you. I know you're going through your driving sessions this week and next week. The paperwork, the law can be a bit tricky. Just keep on cramming it in day and night, and you will get there. I've got absolute faith in you. And anybody else who've got their exams coming up, best of luck. Okay, I will see you later with another video. Take care all. Bye bye.